Yeah, hello and welcome to another update video about ETHBTC. On the ETHBTC chart, we're still watching for a potential additional low. We already talked about, I think in the last video, that price was moving here in this ascending wedge, which would be expected to break to the downside, as they often do, not always. This one did. However, we haven't broken below previous support. That's here around 0.062. So essentially what we're looking for is still another low on the ETHBTC chart. You may ask, why is it important? If you're not trading ETHBTC, you might not care, whatever. It is important to understand the general trend on the ETHBTC chart to get a good understanding about which of these coins is going to outperform the other one and what is the overall trend. Yeah. If we zoom out a little bit, you can see that here on the daily chart, I count the overall trend to be up, even though you could argue it's just overall range movement. But since the beginning, the trend is certainly up with certain spikes in between, okay? But overall, the trend is up. We're moving above an ascending trend line. Now, I count it as an uptrend, indicating that Ethereum is generally outperforming Bitcoin. But there were always phases when Bitcoin is outperforming Ethereum. And at the moment, we are in a very, very short term, or not very short term, it actually is taking quite a long time, but in a short term consolidation and correction in an overall uptrend. So what I'm watching for is long term, medium term for Ethereum to outperform Bitcoin. Short term for at least one more low, which indicates that in the very short term, Bitcoin should outperform Ethereum, which would add to our USD analysis, which suggests that Bitcoin would be the leader and at least push higher above resistance once more, while then Ethereum and maybe even other altcoins might follow. That also ties in with our Bitcoin dominance analysis, which I've talked about a few times in Bitcoin videos. So the idea is still that this chart could get one more low, and it has taken longer than anticipated, but as I always say, Elliott Wave is a price-based system, not time-based. So you can never really say how long something takes. Especially lately, the crypto market has tested our patience. Resistance here, I mean, the assumption is that we are now in this C wave to the downside, which could complete this larger B wave. And that one more low should take us below 0.06 here, yeah, below this support. And potentially, I mean, depending on how long it goes, it shouldn't go too long. I mean, I've got some relevant Fibonacci extensions down here around 0.052, 0.053. We measured them in previous videos. But it doesn't need to get there. Yeah, somewhere here, somewhere below that third wave low would be good. And ideally around 0.06 or a little lower. And I will assume this is the case as long as we stay below 0.0653. A break above 0.0653, especially if it's an impulsive break above, would emphasize a different interpretation. If it's only a corrective break above, then I might have to redo here the wave count and it is just a larger corrective bounce. But as long as we stay below resistance, as long as we're moving up in a corrective fashion, another low is still preferred. So yeah, just thought I'd give you that quick update about ETHBTC. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.